Good morning, everyone. I am Dr. Shamsher Singh, Professor in Management, working in RPIIT Technical and Medical Campus. Dear students, hope all are doing well. And today's video is about traditional methods of capital budgeting. As one of the method is payback period method. We discuss about their advantage and disadvantages also. So, firstly, we discuss about payback period method. The payback, sometimes called as payout or payoff period method, represents the period in which the total investment in permanent asset pay back itself. This method is based on the principle that every capital expenditure pays itself back within a certain period out of the additional earnings generated from the capital assets. Thus, it measures the period of time for the original cost of a project to be recovered from the additional earnings of the project itself. Under this method, various investments are ranked according to the length of their payback period, in which a matter that the investment with a shorter payback period is preferred on to the one which has longer payback period. In case of evaluation of a single project, it is adopted if it pays back for itself within a period specified by the management, and if the project does not pay back itself within the period specified by the management, then it is rejected. The payback period can be ascertained in the following manner as: first one, calculate annual net earnings, that is profits before depreciation and after taxes. These are called annual cash inflows. Then divide the initial outlay, that is cost, of the project by the annual cash inflows, where the project generates consistent annual cost inflows. Thus, where the project generates constant cash outflows or inflows. Then we discuss about their advantage of payback period method. Main advantage of this method is that it is simple to understand and easy to calculate. And second one is it saves in cost. It requires lesser time and labor as compared to other methods of capital budgeting. And third one is, in this method, as a project with a shorter payback period is preferred to the one having a longer payback period method. It reduces the loss through obsolescence and is more suited to the developing countries like India, which are in the process of development and have quick obsolescence. Due to its short-term approach, this method is particularly suited to a firm which has shortage of cash or whose liquidity position is not particularly good. And then we discuss about their disadvantages. Though payback period method is the simplest, oldest and most frequently used method, it suffers from the different limitations as it does not take into account the cash inflows earned after the payback period, and hence the profitability of the project cannot be correctly assessed. For example, if there are two projects X and Y, each project requires an investment of Rs 25,000, then the profit before depreciation and after taxes from the two projects. According to the payback period, the project X is better because of earlier payback period is of 3 years as compared to 4 years payback period in case of project Y. In this we can say it does not take into consideration the cost of capital, which is a very important factor in making sound investment decision. It may be difficult to determine the minimum acceptable payback period. It is usually a subjective decision. It treats each asset individually in isolation with other assets, which is not feasible in real practice. In this we can say these limitations, this method can be used in evaluating the profitability of short-term and medium-term capital investment proposals. Okay, students, that is the traditional method of payback period method. We discuss about their advantages and disadvantages. Hope so you understand. Thank you. Thank you very much.